Today we are going to be learning how to play I Can't Remember by Alice in Chains. Really cool song. So the first thing to know is that the studio version is going to be on E-flat tuning. That's standard tuning for almost every Alice in Chains song. If you want to play along with any live version, if you can find one, and the studio version, you have to detune your guitar a half step down. Now, there are about 5 parts to this song, so it's really a really cool song to play. Let's learn it. The first part is going to be the 2 guitars that work as the intro of the song. The intro is going to be based around 2 guitars. The first guitar is going to be something like this in the background. Okay, you're playing an E power chord that is open low E and first finger across D and A on the second fret. And the rhythm, it's going to be playing the power chord one time, you wait a little bit, and then you play 2 more times. But on the second time, you're going to put your pinky, ring finger, and middle finger, and they are going to touch the low 3 strings, the D, the A, and the low E, like this. Okay? Only touch the strings, that way you kill the sound and you get this. Okay? Now the other guitar is going to be doing the main riff, and that main riff is going to be this. Now to play that, you're going to put your ring finger on the 4th fret of the G. Play that note one time and then play the B, open B, and then the open high E. Okay? Then immediately after that, you're gonna use your middle finger to play the 3rd fret of the G string. So, and when you do this change from the 4th to the 3rd, try to keep the top 2 strings ringing. Okay, like this. Now, once we get to the 3rd fret of the G, we're going to start playing this pattern. That is going to be playing the high E open, then the B open, and then the 3rd fret of the G. Okay, so until now we should have this. And the last part of this riff is going to be this. So you're going to put your first finger on the G string 2nd fret. You're going to play that note one time, followed by the open B, the open high E, you go back to the B, and then you go back to the G. So this pattern. And after that, you're gonna do the pattern we learned for the 3rd fret of the G. This one. Just that in this case should be open high E, open B, and you end on the 2nd fret of the G. Okay, so. And you end the whole riff on the open B string. So the whole thing should be this. Sorry, slow. For the verses, we are going to be playing this part over here. So that is going to be based a lot around power chords. So the first shape you should know is this one. power chord starting on the A. So you play with your first finger the A on the 5th fret, and then the D on the 7th fret, either with your pinky or your ring finger. I prefer to use my pinky. Okay, so we play this and slide up 2 frets. So we go from D to E. Then you're gonna put this part of your hand close to the bridge of the guitar, and you're going to play the low E string muted. We're gonna call these muted sounds because we're gonna be playing this quite a bit. So we have the slide, muted sounds one time, and then play 5th fret of the D, add a lot of vibrato, and then 7th fret of the A. Okay, then you're gonna play muted sounds 2 more times, and then the slide, muted sounds 1 time, and then so we have then muted sounds 2 more times, slide, muted sounds 1 time. So this last part is. Then we do the slide. Then we play muted sounds 1 more time, and then we're gonna use this shape. Now this shape is the power chord starting on the low E. So first finger on the low E 6th fret, pinky on the D of the 8th fret, and ring finger on the A of the 8th fret. A sharp power chord. You play this, then down 1 fret, down 2 frets. So A sharp to A to G. So the whole part until now should be this. Then we go back to the slide, and we play the first. We're gonna play the verse once again. So we go back to the slide. And the second time we end on G, we're gonna go back to A. We're gonna wait, and then we do this. So we do the slide, muted sounds, 5 on the D to 7 on the A, then muted sounds 2 times, the slide, and then A sharp to A to G, go back to A. So the whole verse one more time. Chorus-wise, the song first chorus plays the intro. So okay, that's the first chorus. And then for the next choruses, it's going to play this part. Chorus-wise, the first chorus is the intro. Okay, and then the next choruses are going to be this part. So you start by playing an E power chord, and you do this: play low E, then A, then D, go back to A. Okay. Then you put your middle finger on the low E of the 3rd fret and do this: low E on the 3rd fret, open A, and open D. Then play the low E on the 5th fret and do the same thing. Low E, open A, and open D. So. Then you play the low E on the 5th fret one more time and do a bend and release. And play then low E on the 3rd fret. So. Second time around, it's the same thing, but it ends on the bend, so you don't go to the 3rd fret of the low E. Next time is same as the first one, and the last time you end on the first time you play the low E on the 5th fret, and that's now the solo is going to be something really cool. It's going to be this. Okay, so we're going to start by playing this. Play the B string on the 8th fret, 9 on the G, 7 on the G, and then this line. 9 on the D, to 8, to 7, to 5. So. Then you play this. You play the 7th fret of the D, and you do a half, quarter bend maybe. Okay, and then you play 7 on the A, and then 5 on the D, and add vibrato to that 5 on the D. So then 5 on the A to 7 on the A to 5 on the D, and then this phrase. Slide to 9 on the D, play 7 on the G, 9 on the G, and then 8 on the B. Until now we have. Then this phrase. You're gonna play a bend on the 10th fret of the D, then you're gonna release it and pull off from 10 to 8. And then play 7 on the G, and then 9 on the G. And then the last couple of phrases. The first one is going to be this one. You're going to play a double stop on the 12th fret of the B and G, and add vibrato if you can. And then you play 15th fret of the G to 14th of the G, then 12th of the G, 2 times D on the 14th fret, and then 14 on the G. And the next phrase, you have. You play 15 on the G, 14 to 12, 14 on the D, then 12 on the G and do a bend, only a bend, and you kill it when you get to the note, and then 14 of the D. Try to do the bend down because you should be trying to do the bend with your first finger because you're coming out of this. And then the last phrase. You play 14th fret of the A one time, another time hammer on to 15th fret, and then 14. And the last thing you do is play the 16th fret of the D and do a lot of vibrato, almost like a quarter bend. And that's everything for that, my friends, are all the parts for I Can't Remember by Alice in Chains. I hope you like learning the song, and I also hope you have fun playing it. See you next time.